In a lot of ways, how we remember something is so much more important than what actually happened. A moment is so instantaneous, and so the reflection on that moment is the more permanent vantage point. It's from the memory that a story develops.
My first tattoos were these two on my wrist. This is Love Wins. I got these two when I was 18, and I was like wondering if I would regret it. You know, it was like one of the first lifelong commitments that I had really made, you know. I definitely have tattoos that I wouldn't get again. I don't know if it's necessarily that I regret them, but it's kind of a part of who I was, and it kind of shed some light on where I've come from and who I've become.
My name is Tylor Schwarz. I work at Inline Tattoo in Batavia. The first tattoo that I ever put on anybody was a little flash piece that my twin brother picked out, and I probably had no business doing the tattoo. It's just humbling that people want me to tattoo them and it's on their body forever. Taylor wants a UFO, some plaid, and Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man with toast. I'm going to correlate all those ideas and put them together and so that they fit nicely on his arm.
This is a piece to memorialize my grandparents, and my grandparents have all passed away in the last 4 years. This piece is to kind of remember them. I thought maybe just collage of elements that kind of represent them.
What is the toast for?
My great aunt, I'm getting Texas toast for her, and my grandparents, they had this Pac-Man table. Plaid was kind of a big thing that represented my granddad. My granddad specifically, he passed away from prostate cancer, and it was something that was totally preventable. He had gone to the doctor and urged the doctor to get checked up, but it was never a thing that they looked into. So we're kind of doing this today in memory of him and to promote men's health. Having a story to kind of pair along with the tattoo that I get is a really important factor to me.
What does the UFO represent?
UFO is just, I don't know, I like space.
Me too. I love space.
I've got this spaceman on my forearm. It kind of represents my time in Chicago and meeting my wife and having my daughter and my band. And I've got a bear underneath here, and my wife has, you know, the same one. So this is just kind of add to my arm. I've got a vision for my entire arm. I think that there are a lot of similarities between songwriting and tattooing. Sometimes I'll write a song and the meaning of it gets kind of lost, but I remember how it felt, what it felt like to write that song, and so the feeling goes with me. In the same way that I have tattoos that I wouldn't necessarily get again. I've written songs that I would not write again. You're kind of writing that song in stone a little bit because you're putting it out there for the world to share and to have forever. And in the same way, you know, you're making a very permanent statement with a tattoo. You're putting that message on there for people to read and see and interpret forever.